In my rather informal poll, I did have one person say, "Who is Pope Francis?" A couple people didn't want to go on camera, but everyone else gave raving reviews of the pontiff.
I love Pope Francis. I think he's open, and I think he makes me feel like, oh, the Pope is really human.
I think Pope Francis is doing a good job. He's trying to expand the church's horizons, give us more into dealing with people and getting the growth of the church, which I think is a good thing.
I think he's also a very practical man. He knows the world, and he knows what it is to be holy, and he understands people.
With most people across the country saying that they have a favorable opinion of Pope Francis, I asked these New Yorkers why they think the Pope is so popular.
Because he's a real person.
I think he's a very warm-hearted person. He makes you feel comfortable. He doesn't have that pompous feeling, and sometimes he's taken away all the pompous things related to the Pope office, which is a good thing. Makes people feel more relaxed, like he's a person you can interact with.
He has a difficult task of shepherding the flock and making sure that we keep in mind, and this is so important for a lot of us Christians, especially Catholic, that we do have a responsibility to the poor.
During his highly anticipated visit to the United States, Pope Francis is scheduled to celebrate a public mass in Washington, D.C. That's to take place outside the National Basilica, where there's several acres of land for the crowd. After that, he heads to New York. Are you going to try to see him?
Yes, I will. I will try my best, and I'm praying that I'll be able to see him.
If I'm blessed and the Holy Spirit makes it possible, then yes, I would greatly enjoy that opportunity.
If you had the chance to go up and say something to him, what would you say?
I'll just tell him I love him, and thank you very much for praying for us, interceding for us to God.
Putting it short and sweet, one passerby summed up the general opinion of Pope Francis. Quote, "I love the guy." Reporting for Currents from downtown Brooklyn, I'm Katie Breidenbach.